Hello, hello, and welcome. Um, Hi. Okay, I'm struggling with my beginning today because I'm going live to YouTube on my laptop and Facebook on my phone. So I was just waiting for both platforms to catch up before I started. Um, so today we are talking about how to generate a sense of safety in your body. So often when you get triggered, um, you can feel like you just go up into your head and it's difficult to get back into your body and to feel the feelings in your body. Um, I'm going to focus on looking at the YouTube camera. So you might want to visit that if you're watching on Facebook. That one might be a better one to look at. So what we want to generate is this feeling of safety in our body. So for me, it's easier to begin in the outside world. So finding something that you can anchor to. And sometimes that's the weather. Sometimes it might be your little cat. Here's Domino to help us again. So yeah, if there's nothing else there, it's the feeling of the ground beneath your feet, the feeling of the air around you. If you have a pet that you can anchor your safety to, then you can begin with focusing your attention there. So you can tap as you do this. And I like to just sort of think to myself the words, the ground beneath my feet feels safe. Domino feels safe. The air feels safe. And you can move around the points. So we don't necessarily need a setup because this is a process that we're going to use when triggered. So when you're already kind of engulfed by the feeling that you're trying to address, then you don't need a setup. So let's do that process now. So I'm not going to say Domino because he's not with you, and maybe you've got pets and maybe you haven't. So change the wording accordingly. So the ground beneath my feet feels safe. The air that I'm breathing feels safe. The chair beneath me feels safe. The ground beneath my feet feels safe. I can feel the firmness of the ground. So we're looking at physical sensations, things that you can connect with physically. You can also think of things that you can see. I can see some trees, and the trees feel safe. And once you've anchored there and kind of brought the level down a bit, we're going to move into your body. So looking for a part of your body that feels safe. And I tend to start at my toes because they're kind of the furthest away, and they're only little. So I can generate a feeling of safety there more easily. So I might start with my left little toe feels safe. So I'll say that to myself, not necessarily out loud. I'll just think it to myself. My left little toe feels safe. And then think about whether it does. Does it feel safe? If it doesn't, then return to the ground beneath my feet feels safe. If at any point a statement doesn't hit home, then just backtrack a bit. So if the ground beneath your feet doesn't feel safe, you can begin with, I can feel the ground beneath my feet. And that will be true, hopefully. Or I can feel the chair beneath me. I can feel the air coming in and out of my lungs of my body. And the air feels safe. So, yeah, beginning with what you're feeling and then saying that it feels safe and seeing if that feels true. And then moving on to your body, my left little toe feels safe. All of my left toes feel safe. My right little toe feels safe. All of my right toes feel safe. My right foot feels safe. My right calf feels safe. My right knee feels safe. You might find that you can start moving up, and then at some point you get stuck and your body says, no, that doesn't feel safe. So you can either move back down, you could go, my right calf feels safe, if you get that feeling of no in your right knee, or you can move to the other leg. You can go, my left foot feels safe, my left calf feels safe, and work your way back up and then switch back over. And then at some point you should feel a shift to where you do feel safe. So it might be the last time that I did this, for me, it was around about my pelvis, when I was saying my pelvis feels safe. Then that was where the shift happened. And I then continued. I just continued. My stomach feels safe. My chest feels safe. And just moving up and up with each part of you and saying that it feels safe and feeling whether that's true. And if it doesn't feel safe, then just moving back down again until you feel a shift. And that's it, really. It's really straightforward. So starting with the ground beneath your feet, or the air that you're breathing, or something that you can see, and then the feeling of that, and then starting at your toes and moving up, just slowly and gently generating this feeling of safety and bringing it through your body and growing it gently through your body and listening to your body. This is not something that we're trying to force on our bodies. It's something that we want to allow our bodies to feel. So if your body says, no, that doesn't feel right, then just moving backwards or moving across. So as I said, when you were sort of generating the feeling of safety, moving up your legs, you can move to the other leg, or you can move to a different part of your body. Or maybe if you reach kind of your torso and you get a no, you can move to your fingers. Maybe you can say, my fingers feel safe, and see if that feels true. The other way that you can do it, it works very well. It's not as present, but it works very well, is to think of a place that feels safe to you. So you might think, my garden feels safe, and you can take a moment to take yourself there in your mind and just bring in that feeling of safety, that remembered feeling of safety. Sometimes if it's remembered, then your body already has the imprint for that, so that can be an easier way to bring the feeling of safety in. So you have a few options there, and if you find that one of them doesn't work, you can shift to a different one, and hopefully that will help. I would love to know how you get on with that. And as I say, practicing it when you're in a good place will help you have it more to hand, more automatic when you feel triggered. So it's a technique just to have available to you, a tool that you can use. So yeah, let me know what you think. I will be live to YouTube again, probably Sunday. I don't know whether I'll be live to Facebook again. I'm not sure this 2-camera approach works, but I'll try it a few more times and see how I get on. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.